Welcome back to Dealmaker's Den, where we don't just watch currencies, we decode the hidden games behind them. Today, let's talk about the Chinese yuan, how it's pegged, how it's controlled, and why things could explode soon. How does the yuan peg work? Unlike the US dollar or the euro, the Chinese yuan isn't fully free-floating. Every day, the People's Bank of China, PBOC, China's central bank, sets a midpoint value for the yuan against the dollar. This is known as the daily fixing rate. Banks and companies are allowed to trade yuan within a narrow band around this rate, usually about plus/minus 2% in either direction. If the market pushes too hard outside that band, the PBOC steps in, buying or selling massive amounts of yuan and dollars to force it back into range. In short, the peg isn't absolute, it's a managed float, a mix of market pressure and raw government power. So, why does China maintain this peg? To stabilize exports. A weaker yuan makes Chinese goods cheaper internationally. If the yuan rose too much, their factories would feel the crunch. It's also to manage inflation. A stronger yuan keeps the cost of imports lower, especially critical for energy and food. Plus, it helps control capital outflows. If the yuan dropped too hard, wealthy Chinese might panic, rushing their money out of China into dollars, gold, or crypto. In short, the peg is like economic life support, keeping exports alive and internal panic contained. But here's why the peg might break soon. Tariffs. If the US imposes heavier tariffs on Chinese goods, as has been hinted, China might be forced to let the yuan weaken to counter the price pressure. Consider this. Tariffs make Chinese goods more expensive. A weaker yuan offsets that, keeping exports competitive. However, if China lets the yuan slide too far, it risks inflation, capital flight, and global backlash. It's a tightrope, and right now the winds are picking up fast. The yuan peg looks strong until it's not. Watch the trade wars, watch the tariffs, and remember, when pegs break, they break violently. This is Dealmaker's Den, where we don't just watch currencies, we prepare for their earthquakes.